So Bloomberg has a wing
Fake
called
news. Fake news. I'm sorry.
Yes. That's actually it's the Bloomberg fake news outlet. No, it's Bloomberg NEF, New Energy. I haven't been able to figure out what the F stands for. Financials, maybe they. So what it is it is an arm that talks about the economic, financial, what aspects of this new energy transformation that we're experiencing. So one of the things that they've done over the years is predicted the crossover point at which battery electric vehicles will be less expensive than internal combustion engine vehicles. And we're just talking about upfront purchase cost. And in 2017, they projected the crossover point would be in 2026, which at that time was 9 years. And that was in 2017. But in 2018, they said, oh, well, it turns out that it's only going to be 2024. So 6 years. So now what they're doing is in 2019, they're saying, well, actually, now it's 2022, which is only 3 years away. So from their initial assessment, they're seeing the crossover point of when an internal combustion engine will be more expensive to drive off the lot than an internal combustion engine is only 3 years away. And they go into, I mean, everything we already know. The cost of batteries is going down. Motor production is getting better. Manufacturing is getting better. There's more competition, which will force the manufacturers to lower their upfront costs and be more competitive. But this, to me, is relatively extremely exciting news because, you know, for years we have wanted to know when are we going to reach that point that people will be able to drive off the lot in a battery electric vehicle for less than an internal combustion. And right now they're saying 3 years, and I can't wait to go 3 years in the future and find out if they're right.
My guess is that next year they'll say it's 2 years.
Well, yeah, okay, there's that.
Wow. That's why people watch the show. That kind of conversation right there.
Math is why people watch the show. Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's so otherworldly to me. I'm sorry. Who am I interrupting?
So could this have anything to do also with the price of maintaining emissions compliance going up? In addition to the BEVs getting cheaper?
That was not mentioned. No, this is just, like I said, this is just sticker price on the car. How much does the car cost? And they're going into parts and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So they're looking at here's I'm gonna put a chart up here from the this is a Think Progress article that references them. But here they're just looking at the cost of the car.
Just the battery car.
The blue is the battery and the black is everything else. And so they're seeing, as you go on, dropping below 25% between 2022 and 2023.
Oh.
And this is the point at which they say an internal combustion engine car will start being more expensive than the battery car.
All right.
So yeah, this is just off the lot.
Off the lot, just battery cars. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So basically, you know, the comparison would be if you're buying a Honda Accord versus a Honda Ioniq BEV, then they're saying in 2022 the Ioniq BEV will be less expensive.
Hyundai.
Oh, is a Hyundai the Ioniq? What's the Honda?
Clarity.
The Clarity. There it is. Thank you. Yeah.
Just for the record, because they'll be tearing us up in the chat room.
We just lost the Honda fans.
Thanks, chat room. No, I mean, it's amazing to me. And I think everybody here has been involved in alt cars long enough that, like, it's weird that is that a nexus? That crossover point is
Convergence point.
the
Convergence.
convergence.
Ooh.
Thank you. See, that's why Mark's on the show, because I don't know big words.
I'm out. That's it.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah.
It's literally surreal to me, and in a good way.
Right.
So, and to me, it's like inevitable. I mean, really, the only question has always been is when can they drive that battery cost down? Because the vehicle is so much simpler to build. The level of complexity and putting the structure together is easier. The number of components is remarkably fewer. Most of the components are some sort of solid state type thing rather than these complex moving things that you've got to coordinate and keep track of. And, theoretically, I mean, Tesla at least tried to start building it all with robots, but I think there's certainly a time and a place that's going to be very much doable. And the, construction of these things should be cheaper. I mean, it absolutely should be.
Yeah. Imagine a lower tech Model 3. I mean, they say that one only takes 40 steps to go from raw materials to finished product. So imagine one that was just built cheaper somehow, like less high tech.
Right. And you don't have to worry about mechanical coupling. I mean, you're not mechanically coupling an engine to something and then bolting it to an exhaust and then a gas tank and oil and that, you're not doing all of that during the manufacturing. I mean, I don't want to oversimplify it by saying plug and play, but essentially it's drive-by-wire, and it's like you said, Evan, it's solid-state components, electronics, some LCD screens, or one in front of you. Throw in some seats, and you've got a car.
Mm-hmm. The number of companies that you need to bring in, or the number of components that need to be manufactured, is markedly reduced, which should simplify the process as well.
Yep. Streamlines the shipping, the just-in-time stuff, and you've got less components cluttering up your warehouse as well. Because you haven't got the multiple trucks coming in. You've got less, so less parts.
And yet, with all that, right now, April 17th, 2019, we have 2 companies making a full electric car for sale everywhere in the U.S.
What are you driving at? I mean, it's still we haven't hit that inflection point yet.
Right. No,
and the
3.
Who's the third?
Nissan, Chevrolet, and
Leaf.
Tesla.
Of course, Leaf. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah. It's coming. We've been in this game, all of us on this board, for a long time, man, and I think it seems like forever that this is taking, but in the big picture of the progress of the automotive industry, this is happening pretty freaking quick. And there's a lot of change happening, and the rate of adoption is astounding. It really is. And when you can drive around Springfield, freaking Missouri, and see a Tesla besides my own every single day, it's remarkable, and I see Leafs every single day. Prius are like gnats. They're everywhere, and the world has changed a whole lot in what's really a relatively short period of time that we've been in this kind of world.
Yeah, I'm not in a particularly progressive area, and there are 3 Teslas besides my own at work on a regular basis. And like you said, a smattering of Prius, and sometimes I get passed by a Leaf or 2 on the highway.
Whoa! What?
They pass you?
Well, they're going in the lane. They're going in the lane that's moving, going the other direction.
Put your car. Oh, okay. If you're letting them pass you, man, we cannot be friends.
No. On the way home, I handily passed the Leaf. I got in behind her, and then I moved over to the next lane and zipped on out.
Don't taunt the guy with ludicrous.
There was a Jeep right in her tail. I found the slot.
Having ludicrous doesn't mean he's not a grandma.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.